Now the left suprarenal gland. Left suprarenal, I already told you, it is a semilunar in shape. So having upper end and lower end, then two borders, medial border and lateral border, then two surfaces, anterior surface and posterior surface. So we'll see the details. See, this is what the left suprarenal gland. See, almost semilunar shape. Okay, with the upper end and lower end. See how it is arranged. See, imagine this is what the left side kidney. This is my left side, so left side kidney. See, it is arranged over that. See, like this. So this is what the upper end, and this one is a lower end. Upper end which is pointed. Correct? Now upper end is comparatively pointed. See, this is the upper end. While comparing with this lower end, this is pointed. So upper end it is pointed, then lower end which is blunt. Okay, so two ends, upper end and lower end. Then two borders. This is what the medial border and this one. Sorry, this is the medial border and this one is a lateral border. See, like this. This is the midline. So this one, medial border which is convex and lateral border which is concave. So two borders, medial border and lateral border. Then two surfaces, anterior surface and posterior surface. So these are the features. Two ends, upper end which is pointed, lower end which is blunt. Then medial border, lateral border, then two surfaces, anterior surface and posterior surface. Now you see two ends, upper end which is narrow, lower end which is rounded. Then two borders, medial border which is convex and lateral border which is concave. Then two surfaces, anterior and posterior surface. Now relations of this gland. Upper end which is related to posterior end of this plane. We'll see that later. Then lower end which is having the hilum. Here the lower end is having the hilum through which the left suprarenal vein emerges. So lower end is having the hilum. Then mainly the relation of anterior surface. So I told you here it is related to the stomach. So right side we are having the liver, but left side we are having the stomach. So it is related to stomach, splenic artery, pancreas. We'll see that. See the image now. Now this is what the suprarenal gland. See, this is the left kidney. Left kidney, above that this is the suprarenal gland, and here comes the pancreas. Sorry, not pancreas, spleen. See this area there comes the spleen. So up this upper end, which is related to the spleen. Okay, then anterior surface which is caused by this pancreas. Correct? No. So this lower part of the anterior surface is caused by this pancreas. Above the pancreas, there we can see one artery. See that one, say splenic artery supplies to the spleen. So splenic artery is there, pancreas is there. Then here this area which is related to the stomach. This upper part of the anterior surface which is related to the stomach. So stomach, splenic artery, pancreas. Clear? Now we see. So anterior surface which is related to cardiac end of the or stomach, splenic artery, pancreas. Lower end is having the hilum. Upper end is the upper end is related to posterior posterior end of the spleen. Then posterior surface, I already told you, it is related to the diaphragm. Left crest of the diaphragm, left suprarenal gland which is related to left crest of the diaphragm and the kidney. Okay, so two relations. Mainly this diaphragm which is related to left crest of the diaphragm. Then medial border, same like that of the right suprarenal gland. Here it is left celiac ganglia, left inferior phrenic artery. See, I told you, this is what the sympathetic chain, celiac ganglia, and this one left side inferior phrenic artery. So here comes a suprarenal gland. Okay, so medial convex border. Here comes a medial convex border. That medial convex border is related to this ganglia, celiac ganglia, and this artery, left inferior phrenic artery. So medial border is clear. Posterior surface which is related to diaphragm. Then lateral border it is related to stomach. Okay, so these are the relations of left suprarenal gland. So we'll see it again. See upper pole which is related to, see here this is the upper pole. So here in this region there comes a spleen. So upper pole which is related to the spleen. Then lower pole, there we are having the hilum through which the vein emerges. Then and so upper pole and lower poles are clear. Then anterior surface and posterior surface. Anterior surface, this is what the anterior surface. Anterior surface is closed by the pancreas. Above the pancreas, we are having the splenic artery. Above that, the stomach. So from above downward, these are the relations of anterior surface, stomach, splenic artery, pancreas. posteriorly in both cases. See, this is what the diaphragm. So posteriorly in both cases, it is related to diaphragm. Then only borders. Medial border, it is related to celiac ganglia and left inferior phrenic artery. Lateral border, which is related to one. See, lateral border, which is related to the stomach. Now, the interior or the structure of the suprarenal gland. See, when we take the cross section of the suprarenal gland, we can see outer cortex and inner medulla. So it is having outer part, it is known as the cortex, and inner part, this one is the medulla. This cortex, it is divided into three zones: zona glomerulosa, zona fasciculata, zona reticularis. See, this is what this cross section. This is a cross section of the gland. Okay, imagine this is a cross section of the gland. Okay, so this outer part, this is what the cortex, and this inner part, this is what the medulla. And this is what the magnified view of this same diagram, this area, magnified view of this area. Okay, so it is covered with the capsule. Outer to the, inner to that, this area, the outermost part of the cortex. So imagine this area, this is what the cortex, and this colored area, this is what the medulla. Okay, so this outer part of the cortex, it is known as zona glomerulosa, which produce mineralocorticoids. Then this area, zona fasciculata, there we can see bundles of cells which is separated by sinusoids. Here we are having the inverted U-shaped arrangement of cells. Inverted U-shaped arrangement of cells in the zona glomerulosa. In zona fasciculata, there are bundles of cells separated by minute forms of blood vessels. Blood vessels are known as sinusoids. Then zona reticularis. Okay, so cortex is having three zones: zona glomerulosa, zona fasciculata, then the innermost area. This is what the zona reticularis. So cortex, it is having outermost zona glomerulosa, then fasciculata, zona reticularis. Zona glomerulosa, which produces mineralocorticoids, the zona fasciculata, which secretes glucocorticoids, and the zona reticularis, which secretes the sex hormones. Then the medulla, which contain groups of cells, okay, which produce what? Adrenal and noradrenal. See this area, this is what the medulla. Okay, there we are having groups of cells. Cells are seen in groups. See how the cells are arranged in zona glomerulosa? Inverted U. Okay, see almost like this. Inverted U means they are like this. Okay, so inverted U-shaped cells, arrangement of cells in the zona glomerulosa. Here zona fasciculata, bundles of cells. Okay, separated by sinusoids. Then here network of or branching and anastomosing cords of cells. And here the medulla, there we can see the groups of cells separated by sinusoids. So now the arrangements of cells. So clear now, it is having outer cortex and inner medulla. See, suprarenal gland, it is having outer part known as the cortex and inner part is the medulla. Cortex is having three layers: zona glomerulosa. There, how the cells are arranged? The cells are arranged in the form of inverted U, and it secretes mineralocorticoid. Then zona, next zone, zona fasciculata. There, fascicula means bundles of cells separated by sinusoids. It produce glucocorticoids. Then zona reticularis. There we can see the network of cells. Okay, so secretes some sex hormones. Then another one, medulla. There we can see the groups of cells separated by sinusoids. It secretes adrenal and noradrenal. Then arterial supply is supplied by three arteries. Each suprarenal gland is supplied by three arteries: superior suprarenal artery, middle suprarenal artery, inferior suprarenal artery. Okay, superior suprarenal is a branch of inferior phrenic artery. Middle suprarenal is a branch of abdominal aorta. Inferior suprarenal is a branch of renal artery. We'll see that. See, this is what the abdominal aorta. Here, this abdominal aorta, this is the abdominal aorta. See here, this abdominal aorta gives inferior phrenic artery. We already saw inferior phrenic artery. So first branch, superior suprarenal, arises from this inferior phrenic artery, supplies to this suprarenal. Then middle suprarenal artery. See, this one is the middle suprarenal, arises from directly arising from this abdominal aorta. So middle suprarenal arising from this abdominal aorta. Then inferior suprarenal artery arises from this renal artery. See, this is what the renal artery going to the kidney. So from that artery, see this inferior suprarenal. Okay, so superior suprarenal from the left or inferior phrenic artery. See, superior suprarenal from the inferior phrenic artery. Inferior phrenic artery, it's a branch of abdominal aorta. Then this one, middle suprarenal, it's a direct branch of abdominal aorta. Then inferior suprarenal is a branch of renal artery. Renal artery is a branch of abdominal aorta. See, superior suprarenal, a branch of inferior pulmonary artery. Middle suprarenal, a branch of abdominal aorta. Then inferior suprarenal, a branch of renal artery. Now, venous drainage. Right suprarenal vein drains into the inferior vena cava, and the left suprarenal vein drains into the left renal vein. You see that. See here. So this is a right suprarenal gland. This is right suprarenal, which is drained by right suprarenal vein. It directly drains into this inferior vena cava. Correct now. Right suprarenal vein drains into or ends here in this inferior vena cava. But the left, see, this is the left side, left suprarenal gland. It is drained by left suprarenal vein, which ends in here this left renal vein. See, this is the left renal vein. Left renal vein ends here in this inferior vena cava. So this inferior suprarenal vein ends here in this left renal vein. Okay, that's all about the venous drainage. The remaining details you have already developed from textbook, from your textbook. Thank you.